we're filming this again.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to, back again, because we literally just filmed this video with the echo on.
Yeah.
So we're re-filming.
We're really professional and just experts at this.
Yeah. So we're back again. But we are here.
It's fine. It's going to be even
fine.
better than the first
It
time
absolutely
because
is.
we're going to know, what to work with.
That's it. So it's the last day of August, which means we've got our monthly recap for you guys. So everything that we read throughout the month of August. I read about 5 books this month, I think.
Yeah, I read 8, which I was surprised about. I didn't feel like I read that much. I didn't listen to anything this month, which I'm still kind of new-ish to audiobooks. I can only listen to them if they are dual narrated.
Yeah.
Which we both heavily agree on.
Yeah. Look, if you're paying to have 2 narrators in the room, get them to narrate their own lines. Stop making the girls do terrible male voices and the males do terrible girl voices.
I agree.
It's really that easy.
It's so uncomfortable. No.
Especially in a spicy scene.
I know. I don't need the girl to be talking in a fake boy voice.
Boy voice.
Boy voice telling me how...
Well, I take it.
Yeah. No.
But anyway, we've got all of our books for the month, but obviously we both read Bride this month.
Yes.
You can go and watch our video about it. We go into a lot of depth about how we felt about it and all our thoughts and feelings, but I settled on a 4 out of 5 for that one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Fun time, fun fresh, can't lose, misery's hilarious, and Lo could get it. Absolutely.
Do you want to start us off?
Sure. I can start us off. So I started off this month with Taming 7. It's the 5th book in the Boys of Tommen series. It was good. I don't know. I love Gibbsy. I really do. I love that boy, but not in I want to date you way. I love him like the side character that he is in, the rest of the books. I don't feel obsessed with him. I think he's hilarious and I'd love him as my best friend, and I also just don't feel like I connect with Claire at all.
Yeah.
Their book wasn't bad, just definitely wasn't my favorite. What made this book for me was having the snippets of all of our faves, getting to see especially Joey and Aoife coming into parenthood and how they managed
the
that.
scene where Aoife's giving the girls sex
advice,
advice and
yes.
Joey's like, Malloy, stop it.
That definitely made the book for me. I wish, I love Gibbsy and I feel for him so much. What he went through and the way it's just swept under the rug and he's never come out about it until now. It's so sad, and the way it also comes out. Yeah. So sad. And I just feel like it was just, again, we didn't see his healing. It just was very much it happened, and then he was angry for a chapter, and then he was like, yeah, I'm all good. Yeah. And I wish we saw more of his healing, because that's so important. What he went through was so awful. So yeah, that's my main point for it. I just didn't connect with it, and I feel like we didn't get enough of those really personal scenes from Gibbsy, especially. Sure. With all that, gave it a 3.5 stars. It's still a great book. But yeah, just wasn't my fave personally.
That's fair. It's probably my least favorite out of the series so far. And for the exact same reasons, I just didn't feel like I connected with them very much. And but with that being said, it does seem like they're going to get a second book. So
interesting. I don't know personally if I think that they have enough for a second book.
I think once you've read Releasing 10, you'll feel otherwise.
Yeah, Releasing 10, I have not read yet because I'm actually terrified. I think I will tackle next month.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, look, I agree with you. So, okay. Next book, continuing on the Ali Hazelwood thing, I read Problematic Summer Romance. I think I was in a reading slump when I picked this book up, and I think it suffered as a result. So it took me 10 days to read this book, which is a very long time.
It's a long time for you.
It's a very, very long time. She writes in only the female character's POV. So she does it in Bride, she also did it in Deep End, and she's done it in Problematic Summer Romance, which
I really don't remember that in Deep End.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna check.
Do it.
You keep going.
Okay, so I I personally prefer when I get to hear the male character's POV. That's what I like, because I like to see inside of their head, and I like to understand them as a character and their motives, and I feel like that's just what lacks in her books. And it was very much the same with this book. I was only learning about Connor through Maya's POV.
You were correct.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I read Lucas's POV, but I obviously did not.
Well, look, and I feel like Lucas was actually quite a good character. I think that she did a really good job in Deep End by giving us enough of Lucas through Scarlett's lens that I got
agree.
his character. This Connor, I just felt a little bit disconnected from him. Did love the character cameos. Lucas and Scarlett do make a cameo, and I did scream, and it did make my day, and I love Lucas so much. So we said this in our Bride video, but she just writes a lot of the same characters over and over and over again. So it's very much like grumpy MMC, very giddy, funny FMC. It's a slow burn. Oh my God, it takes like 90% for them to finally start to communicate about them and themselves and their feelings towards each other.
That would fry me.
And they're adults. I'm like, communicate like you're adults.
Yeah.
You know, like we're 24 and 39. Like, let's...
Whoa!
We're adults here.
Okay.
Anyway, it was a good book. It's set like Italian summer. It's a wedding. It's, you know, a bit of past, bit past and present, jumping back and forth. It was a good, strong book, but just not my favorite that I read this month, or my favorite from Ali that I've read recently. So,
okay. Slay. I need to stop saying slay. My next book was Give Me More by Sarah. Whatever,
you get the gist.
Yeah. I gave this 4 stars. Did enjoy it. Was I ovulating? Yeah.
Maybe.
But it was still good. It got me by surprise. I love some polyamory. Yeah, it's a good time. It's obviously not, like, nothing groundbreaking. It's not, like, the best written book in the world. But it really did take me by surprise, because I have only read the first book in the Salacious Players Club series. That's a tongue twister.
That is a lot of words.
Which was Praise, which I really just didn't enjoy, not enough to pick up the rest of the books. But then everyone kept talking about this, and like I said, love me some Polly. So I was like, I'm going to pick this one up. And yeah, it was good. Follows Hunter and Isabel, who are married, and their best friend Drake. I really enjoyed it. I think it's like a perfect, you know, intro to Polly if you're new to that kind of stuff. However, Hunter did piss me off a little bit. And there's like a reason for that. His internalized homophobia from his childhood trauma from his dad being so like homophobic and ingraining that into him. Like, there's a reason why he is like so... like reserved, I guess, and like almost angry that he feels this way towards his male best friend. But yeah, it just was kind of like, you're a big boy, like open your mouth and let's talk about it. Let's stop running away and shutting everyone out, especially your wife, who is like opening, you know, this world up for you and like is going along with what you want, because that's, yeah, he just did piss me off a little bit, but it was still good, fun time.
Gorgeous. I did really like that book. That was my favorite in the series. So I did have a really good time.
Seems like that is generally the favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next book that I got was an ARC, which is an advanced reader copy, and I just want to make it very clear, I'm always very grateful when I get ARCs, okay? It makes me feel very special, makes me feel very giddy, very happy. Some of them I love, some of them I DNF. This one was fine. This was Maneater by Morgan Elizabeth. My first book from her. It was sort of put out there as being a Charlie Angels-esque book. They're private investigators with like a romance subplot, which I was like, this kind of seems really interesting to me. It was fine. It felt really rushed, and it felt very underdeveloped at times. Like, the romance subplot wasn't enough to keep me going, and then the private investigator subplot wasn't enough to keep me going, so that neither element was strong enough for me to go, oh yeah, I want to keep picking this book up and keep reading it. It follows Josie, so she's part of the Mavens, which is this group. They go to a hotel and they're trying to work out why it's basically being sabotaged from the inside, and she kind of rekindles with the vice president of operations or something like that, and they've been connected in the past, and there's that romance, and I don't know, it just felt really disjointed, and then even the investigation plot didn't feel fleshed out enough. I didn't feel like I got enough details. There was too many characters, there was too many suspects, that when the big reveal happens, I was just kind of like, who? Yeah. It just didn't really hit. So
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, there was just no part of the book was strong enough for me to feel connected to. So I think I ended up settling on a 3.5. I'd probably actually go like a 3, to be honest. It was good. It was fine. I probably wouldn't go like raving about it to people and recommending it. I just think that it was okay.
It's a shame because you hear MANEATER, right?
Yeah.
And you think strong ass, like FMC, like...
And look, they definitely were. They was like, yay, feminism. Like, love the girlies being like badasses. Loved it. Her like wingman named Rory was really cool as well, and I think she's gonna get a book.
Okay.
I don't know. I just it wasn't giving what I thought it was gonna give.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Alrighty. My next one was Bourbon and Lies. I really like this. Took me by surprise. I've had this on my TBR.
Kyle said there was fighter jets that went past yesterday or Friday as well.
Yeah, that sounds like pretty close.
Love that.
Anyway, it's been on my TBR for a really long time now, and well, not really long. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. I gave this a 4 stars. It's like I thought it was going to be a small town romance, and takes you by surprise with a like mystery, murdery plot. The book starts. She's in like witness protection and goes to the Fox brothers' property where she meets Grant, this filthy-mouthed, grumpy man.
Gorgeous.
I don't need to elaborate on that. We love a grumpy man. But yeah, Lainey, she holds her own. Like, she gives it back to him, which I love.
Yeah.
I love that banter of, like, she can take it and she's not afraid to give it back. She's strong in herself. It was a slow burn, like 60% of the way. But I think it worked for it. Like, I was fiending for it in the end. I was like, please touch each other. But yeah, it was great. Always takes me by surprise when you get those like mystery kind of plots. Lots of plot twists that I thought were like good, kept it entertaining. I don't really have, the only like negative I have to say was just I wish we maybe got there was a prologue at the start of the book kind of describing her situation. It just wasn't enough. It was still kind of so like there was so many blanks that throughout the book I was kind of just what happened to you? Like, I need to know. Which is good and bad. Like, obviously if we found it all out at the start, it would like give it away. But yeah, probably could have just used a little bit more to like leave you not so in the dark, I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to read that series.
Yeah,
and I've heard
great.
the second book is amazing.
Yes,
so I'm
so keen.
excited.
Yeah.
Well, my next read was not a read. I listened to this one on audio. It was Caught Up by Navessa Allen. This was my very first Teddy Hamilton audiobook.
Mine too.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, I know now.
I went for a walk along the beach, headphones in, like a hot girl walk, listening to straight up audio porn.
It is like like I haven't been that flustered listening to like audio before.
Yeah, it's actually made me want to listen to the audio of the first book as well, which might be on my
I thought you did.
No, I read that one.
Yeah, me too. I want to listen to it though.
Yeah, I've heard it's really... So it's a really, really good audiobook. Audiobook, 5 stars. The book itself, I don't think it's as funny or as deep as Lights Out is. I feel like Lights Out set quite a high bar for the second book. I don't understand why the second book got as much hate as what it did. It's obviously not as good, but it was still good enough. I feel like it just lacked a storyline outside of the spice. Yeah, the relationship between Lauren and Junior and their chemistry and the spice-y scenes between the two of them were what carried the book. And I feel like if you took that out of it, there wasn't a strong enough plot line to carry itself independently, whereas with Lights Out, I think if you took all of the spicy elements out of it, there was still a good enough plot. Yeah. With the random murder that happens and all of that it continues to move along. Yeah. So I do think that it really relied on them two characters and their relationship together. With that being said, it was a good book. It wasn't super strong, but it was a fantastic audio listening experience. 5 stars in that department. I settled on a 3.5 for this book.
Yeah.
Not as good as the first one.
No.
I think it just...
The audio 100% makes it. I think I would have been very bored reading it.
Yeah, I also felt like with Lights Out, there was a bit of an expectation set that it was this, like, it was going to be really funny, really giddy, really, like, literally laugh out loud. I was laughing out loud when I read Lights Out. I found that book so funny. So and I just think that Caught Up lacked in those kind of departments. So
100%. But then you also counter that with, like, well, Lights Out was so funny because Josh is hilarious.
Yes.
Like, that's his personality.
Yeah.
Nico is, like, more of this, like, morally grey. He's kind of dull.
Yeah.
But that's just his personality. She could have written him more personality for sure. But yeah, I think it's hard to say. Or like it wasn't as funny. I just don't think the main characters are as funny. Yeah. As Josh and Ali.
And I loved the cameos of Ali and Josh.
Same.
I really loved
so
them.
Good.
And I loved the scene where they go for dinner and Josh ends up vomiting outside.
Yeah.
Or something over cooked meat, I'm pretty sure is what happens.
Yeah.
And I just found that interaction really funny. I just find it that him being the really, like, overtly, like, sensitive stomach character out of the two of them, I just really funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, love them.
So good.
Yeah, really good.
All right, next I read Love and Other Killers by Bryn Weaver, which is a novella that it's like a nice little insight into all the characters from the Ruinous Love trilogy. And it was super cute. It's like I think it's under 100 pages. It was super easy to read. I think I read it in like 40 minutes or something. And yeah, it just follows their crazy, fucked up, murdery family on a murdering spree. The girls and the guys are like on a team of like who can murder the bad guy first.
That's so good.
And then ends in like a bit of a spicy scene with Sloane and Rowan, which are the characters from Butcher and Blackbird. I gave it a 4 stars, and I really wish it was a 5-star, and it had the potential to be. And the reason why it wasn't for me, one, I just found it a little bit confusing at the start. The chapters there was no POV, but it was very clearly from one perspective, like it was written in first person.
Yeah.
Ended up being Sloane's POV. That just wasn't the first couple pages. I was like, whose perspective is this in? So I think, yeah, that was just a little bit confusing to me. And then also it was like listed as like, you know, really spicy as well. And then when we got to the spice at the end, it was just very like kind of boring for Sloane and Rowan, because like they're not boring people, and in Butcher and Blackbird they're definitely not having boring sex. So like I just feel like it was pretty tame. I think from like a little novella, when it's so short, you're expecting like some like whoa,
yeah,
and it just didn't have that for me personally. But still a great time, such a good little like, you know, back into the world, seeing those favorite characters. It's free on Kindle Unlimited and also free on Audible.
Gorgeous.
Which her narrators are always top tier. So I actually do want to like go back and give it a listen, because it was fun, and I think it would be better as an audio.
For sure.
To be honest. Then my next was The Sweetest Oblivion.
Do we even want to like go there? I DNF'd this book months ago. Like,
I should have DNF'd this book. I just have this thing where
I admire that you powered through.
So fucking stubborn for my own good, and I just need to know if it's gonna get better or if it's gonna be that bad. And unfortunately, it just didn't get better, and it really was that bad. My first note: what the fuck was this? Yeah, look, if you want to read this, be my guest. Would I recommend it? No.
Probably not.
There is so many better dark mafia romance books. One of my faves to date has been the Fallen series, I believe it's called. I read it a little while ago now, by Gabrielle Sands, or Gabriella. I don't know. Free on Kindle Unlimited. Good books. Just does its job. But yeah, this book just, it was a really big letdown. I think like Elena was so fucking annoying. Her like internal dialogue like changed page to page. Like 1 minute she's like, I hate this man, like I hate this, and then the next she's like, I'm falling for him, and I was like, girl,
Bit confused.
make up your mind. Like, and then he was just very questionable again, like, but that has potential to be good. Like, we love a morally grey man, but he, I don't know, like, Ace is hot, but he's also just, there's nothing special about him. He's lethal, and like, that did it for me. Like, you know, when the attendant, like, I don't even think he touched her. He like threatened to touch her, and then he like went in and like burnt down the gas station. Slay. We love a man that will like, you know, kill for you.
Yeah.
But it was also just like, he was doing those things when he hated her and she hated him. So it was just kind of like, yeah, just didn't really do it for me. I gave it 2.5 stars. It's probably generous. It's probably a 2-star, to be honest. I'm not interested in reading the other ones.
I DNF'd at the moment the sister came out in Galaxy leggings, and I went, actually, this book's not for me anymore, and I left.
Then my top book for the month, Pucking Strong. Oh my god.
It's so good. I'm 80% through it, so I'm nearly there. I'm nearly finished.
Emily Rath knows what the fuck she is doing.
Yeah.
Dr. Emily Rath.
Yeah, put some respect
on
her name.
Yeah. We love you, Queen. Like, I don't think she could do wrong.
No, she genuinely writes some of the best hockey content, romantic content, spicy content. Like, she ticks every single goddamn box, and she does it so well. She is so underrated, because I think people pigeonhole her and they go, oh, the books are just like all spice, and I go, no, there's actually a really fantastic plot to every single one of her books, and she writes the best characters, and I just love her. I could sing her praises till the cows come home.
Me too. So, yeah, Pucking Strong, I have way too much to say about this. I'll spare you. But this book killed me in the best way possible. I'm so obsessed. Like, what the fuck? Teddy, hilarious. Henrik, beautiful. She just writes like, they just have the best character development.
Yeah.
And
I feel like there's a character in every single one of her books that goes through some kind of internal development, whether it's like sexuality discovery, whether it is a trauma thing. Like, obviously in the first book, a lot of it was like around Caleb and Jake accepting their feelings for each other, and then like Mars opening himself up to polyamory. Pucking Wild, a lot of it was like Ryan giving himself over to like a female and being a little bit more submissive to her. And then in Pucking Sweet, we have Novi kind of building his confidence in that relationship dynamic and all of those things. And then obviously in this one, it's Henrik overcoming his own, and I guess understanding his own sexuality and his own connection to Teddy. And
I think that's why this book was just so good to me. Like, Henrik, the way he worked so hard and he was so careful and took his time to love Teddy the right way and the way that he believed like Teddy deserved. Like, again, another super slow burn, but it was so necessary and so beautiful to see this big fucking man who's not been interested in sex with male or females, you know, come together for his fake husband and be like, no, like, this man is amazing, and I know he deserves so much better than what I like could give him, and so like, I want to be so sure in myself before I like give myself over to him that like I can love him the way that he deserves. And that is fucking beautiful.
I also admire, because I'm only 80%, I haven't quite finished it yet, but Teddy's patience with him as well. Like, Teddy just going like, whether you want me or not, I'm here and I'm doing this and I'm here for your daughter or your niece. I'm here for your niece and I'm here for you. And if you don't want me back, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to push you about it. And I'm really,
Yeah, I think they're both just 10 out of 10 characters.
Yeah.
The spice, panty melting.
It's so good.
Yeah, my panties melted, gone.
Yep.
Off my body.
Yep.
Never to be seen again.
Yep.
Yeah, they got me flustered. I was reading parts of this, like, when I was at work in my breaks, and I was, like, putting the Kindle down, like, doing zoomies around the salon. Like, I just needed to, like, take a moment.
Valid.
It was so good, and it just gave me such a mad book hangover. I had to go and reread Pucking Around.
What a book. What a book. You know what I was thinking about literally just then? Living rent-free in my brain, that sun and death scene in the kitchen. Chapter 55.
I'm almost up to it.
Chapter 55. I know it. I know it's literally ingrained in my brain. I could literally go and pick it up off my shelf and I could find the exact page. It is rent-free.
There's so many scenes in that book that lives rent-free. And then
that, like, literally opened a Pandora's box of issues.
Yeah.
Anyway, fantastic book.
Yeah. Emily she fucking knows. We'll talk about Pucking Around in a little bit. We'll go to your last book of the month, which was a reread.
Yeah. Which was The Right Move.
Yes.
By Liz Tomforty, however you pronounce it. Liz.
My close and personal friend Liz.
We know each other by a first name basis. She's liked my story like once.
She has. I was running and I saw that, like, she liked the story because she was in Europe at the time. So I was logged into her, like, Instagram to help her with, like, her business page. And I was on a run, and it came through on my AirPods, and it was like, Liz Tom 40 liked your story. And I was like, ah! And I, like, stopped, and I rang her, God knows what time it was in Europe, and I was like, she just liked your story! Like, what the hell?
Love her so much. So, after we filmed our Top Book Boyfriends video, and I sung Ryan Shay's praises, I was like, am I remembering this book correctly? Because I feel like I can very much read a book and I can just be so into it at the time that I will, like, 5 stars, best book I've ever read, like, no notes, etc. And then I'll come back to it a little while later and go, was it as good as I remember it being? And that's kind of what I had after that Book Boyfriends video. I was like, is he as good as I'm genuinely remembering him to be? So I decided to pick up The Right Move, help with my reading slump a little bit. Newsflash, he is exactly as I remembered him. 5 stars. Could not believe I actually originally gave it a 4.75. I don't know what kind of crack I was taking at the time, but it wasn't good enough. Such a good book. Such a fantastic show of quiet love and how simple love can be. And it doesn't need to be grand gestures. It doesn't need to be these big moments. It's about thinking of the other person and going, this is what they will love. So him buying her a bookshelf, him buying her a bed frame, him making her coffee and putting it in the fridge so it's not watered down when she gets around to drinking it, paying for her fertility treatments, and Ryan just doing it because he loves her, not because he is trying to show off and use it as, like, a bargaining tool.
Exactly. Use it against her. Like, look what I've just done for you.
He just does it because he wants to. And I think because he doesn't see it as a big deal. Like, even the fertility treatment thing, he was like, obviously I'm going to do this because it's going to be my family too, you know? And just doing it from the goodness of his heart because he wants to be a good person. And him and Indy, because she is a romance girly, she loves all of the romance books and everything, seeing it's just like, oh my god, look at what he's doing for me, this is crazy. And he's like, yeah, I love you, that's just what I'm gonna do. So it was exactly as I remember it. He is absolutely a top book boyfriend. He will go down in history. I think he is so fantastic, and that book is easily a 5 stars. So
I agree, you can't go wrong. But yeah, so my last book of the month was Pucking Around. It's just such a good time. It's a 5-star. I ranked it 5-star the first time I read it, and I will rank it a 5-star today. It's just so good. There's so much fun in a reread because you pick up on things that you didn't the first time you read it.
Yeah.
Because now you're rereading it, you know the story, you know what's going to happen. So your brain really tunes into, like, maybe those little things that you missed the first time that you read it. and it's just so good. Caleb, I've always been a bit confused over like who my man is. Like, I'll take them all so gladly. Rachel, I would love to be you.
Yeah.
If you need a fifth,
She's living the dream.
I will be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But yeah, between Jake, Caleb, Mars, I think I'm a Caleb girl.
I think so. I
just love...
I'm on the fence. The scene that sells Caleb for me is that very first scene that
in the kitchen.
Well, there's that one. There is that one. There's the kitchen scene. But the one that I always come back to is when they hook up for the, like, right at the start of the book. After she's like...
in the kitchen.
Is that in the kitchen?
Yeah. The first time they hook up solo
Yes.
is in the kitchen.
Oh, I need to reread it.
But it's not sudden death scene.
No, sudden death scene is... Babe, I know sudden death scene. I've read that one a few times.
Yeah.
I will sometimes just go and pick up the book and go find chapter 54, chapter 55, just for a good time.
Yeah.
Just to feel something. Mm-hmm. Anyway, fantastic.
It's so good. But yeah, I definitely think I'm a Caleb girl. And Rachel says, like, Jake's her angel, Caleb's the devil.
Yeah.
And he's going to dance with her in the dark. And I'm here for that.
Yeah, and I love their cameos in Pucking Strong as well, and seeing their characters like continue to be the same as what they were in their books.
Like, they're all just so like
well written,
sure of themselves, and like just they're all just the best. We love it. We absolutely freaking love it. It's filthy. It's beautiful. It is just a good time.
It absolutely is. Go and give Emily Rath her flowers because she is killing it and she's so underrated.
She's so underrated.
So, top book of the month?
Pucking Strong for me.
Yeah, mine was the right move. I just think that my month was pretty average this month, I won't lie. So, easily rereading the right move. And what's on your TBR for next month?
So, obviously we have Wild Card. Elsie Silver coming out
September 9th.
Yeah, it's like 10 days.
9 days, because today's the last day of the month.
True. So excited.
I'm very excited. So please, if you want to be a part, or like when we put up our book club video for September, read Wildcard. Make sure you cross it all, otherwise spoilers.
Yes.
But what else do you want to read?
I have a couple. I am going to attempt releasing 10. I'm actually
so excited.
I feel sick about it. I'm scared.
That's fair.
Tourist Season by Bryn Weaver comes out at the end of the month. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
She's been dropping some like teasers, and I am teased. Tickle me teased. And then I also have, well, I don't know what book I have, but I have been seeing heaps of TikToks from the author Geneva Rose. I really want to read one of her books. From what I've gathered, they are like thriller style books, which I don't read a lot of, but when I do, I'm always like, I love this.
Yeah.
But I am a little bitch, and I get really scared, like, really easily. Like, I'm talking, like, I read Verity and got scared, so I'm a sook. So I have to read them in small doses.
That's fair.
Because my brain just makes me think that I'm about to be kidnapped and murdered.
Valid.
But, yeah, so if you've read any by her, please let me know where to start. I don't know where to start, but I would like to read something by her this month. Gorgeous.
Well, my TBR, I went to an event last week, which was so much fun. It was down at Salty Reads in Caloundra.
Love Salty Reads.
Gorgeous Mads Rafferty, who is a indie author. Got to meet her. She's an absolute gem. So Mads, I love you. So she released her very first contemporary ice hockey romance called Breaking Point. From talking to Mads and a few of the girls and one of my friends who's read the book, it is heartbreaking. I'm going to sob my eyes out. I'm so excited. So, yeah.
That's going to have to go on my list too.
Yeah, I will let you know exactly how I feel about it, but it was such a nice event and it was really, really fun. And it's just really made me want to read the book now. I also started and then soft DNF'd her other book, Deadly Occupants, which is very...
Oh yeah, I also want to read that.
It's very...
Isn't it a maze?
No,
That's
it's like... what's the... It's very like Scream-esque vibes. It's like 4 girls, like haunted vibes. I don't know. I was reading it and I was in a slump. So I put it to rest and I was like, I will circle back to it at a later point, but I really want to finish it this month. I just have so much love for Mads, so I just want to go and give all of her books a go. And then whilst I was at the event, I got talking to some girlies and I got a book recommendation by Mariana Zapata, who I've seen a lot of on TikTok and a few other like BookTok creators talk about her. It's called From Lukov with Love. It is apparently like a figure skating romance. It's very, very good. So people have said. So
Cool.
I did pick that up whilst I was at Salty and I'm very excited. So I do want to read those books next month.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Slay. Stop.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and go and show us some love either here in the comments, over on our other social medias, which are all linked in the caption. Let us know what your favorite book of this month was that you read, and
if there's anything that you think we should read,
yes,
this
any
coming
recommendations, anything at all, we would love it. And I guess we will just see you in our next video. We've got some really fun videos coming up.
I'm so excited for next week's video.
It's so good. You guys are going to scream. It's so funny. It did give me grief editing it because once again, something happened with my CapCut and I had a mental breakdown about it yesterday. But we are back on track.
I'm really scared. Like, so far, because we take turns editing, I've had, touch wood,
no
issues.
issues.
Problems yet, and unfortunately every video you've done something has happened. I mean, we've just had to refilm this because we had the echo on. I'm really scared, and I hope that I'm safe.
At some point we will get this and we will nail it and we'll go. We literally we were like, today's the day, and we were all set up, we had the setup all ready to go, and we were like, yes, we're so gonna nail this, like get it done in an hour, let's just like done, and then we listened to it back and it sounded like we were in a tunnel. So
we're learning. We're only babies.
But yeah, stay tuned for next week's video. It's so much fun, and I guess we will see you guys next month.
Bye.
ASMR. We hope you liked our video.